Hello, good morning, everyone. So we are going to discuss about the faiths and beliefs in South Cotabato. We are going to explore the music and arts and culture in South Cotabato. Now, it is part of the continuation of the music and arts in MAPE. Now, we are going to define what is faith and belief. Now, first, faith is believing in something you cannot see but you feel deep in your heart. Yung hindi mo siya nakikita but you are believing on it. Yan ang faith. And then beliefs. Ito naman ang mga values and traditions we hold from our families and communities. Ito yung mga paniniwala natin. And also, here in South Cotabato, there are different faiths and beliefs practiced by people, including first the Christianity, the Islam, and for the indigenous faiths, we have the Tiboli and the Laan. Now we have four major faiths in South Cotabato. We have Christianity. It is the majority population or yung pinakamaraming believers na nakatira sa South Cotabato. Not only catering na Roman Catholics but also other Christian religion like the uh, Protestants, the Evangelists, yan. Hindi lang isang religion but it caters all the Christian religion. So, ito yung pinakamaraming population sa South Cotabato. We also have the second pinakamarami sa South Cotabato. We have the Islam or the predominant in some regions. So, may ibang regions dito sa South Cotabato or some places dito na mas marami ang kanilang Muslims na nakatira sa South Cotabato. Maraming mga believers in Islam. And also, next we have the Tiboli, indigenous beliefs. So, ito yung mga indigenous groups dito sa South Cotabato. Now, most of their beliefs and faith are rolling around the spirits, the ancestors, and the nature worship. Next, we have the Blaan indigenous beliefs. Ito naman, they are somewhat same sa Tiboli, where they believe in the connection to the nature and ancestral worship. So, apat ang major faiths here in South Cotabato. Always remember, first, we have Christianity. Second is Islam. Third is Tiboli. And fourth is Laan. Now, and we are going to proceed sa understanding faith through music and art. Now, we have here faith can be expressed through songs, dances, and art. So, as you observe sa inyong religion, you have songs or yung prayers in song form. You also have dances in your religion. And also, makikita ninyo na ang religion and art are also interrelated. For example, to these indigenous people, you can see they are wearing a living example of in collaboration or incorporation of indigenous beliefs and art. So they are wearing this one as part of their uh, beliefs, no? They are embodying their beliefs in their uh, indigenous community. And also, we have here sa ating religion, for the Christians, we incorporate art in showing the faiths and beliefs that we have. For example, during Christmas, we see this one. It's an art form showing how or what happened during the kapanakan ni Heso Kristo or the birth of Jesus Christ. And also, we have here for the Islams, uh, when they have also songs that are also prayers. So it's a part of the music and art collaboration in religion. Next, every faith uses this to celebrate and honor their beliefs. So, ang faith talaga, they use music and art to express their yung parang feelings or thoughts ng mga believers of that religion. So, in able to show their honor or the respect to their religion, they express it through music and art. Now we are going to dig deeper sa four major religion in the South Cotabato. We have here the Christianity in the region. Ito yung pinaka-dominant na faith group o yung pinakamaraming population ng believers dito sa South Cotabato. So, we have here, under the Christianity, maraming groups yan. It is divided into different groups. We have here the Roman Catholics, Evangelicals, the Baptists, the Pentecostals, and marami pang Christian religion. So, not only this one, itong apat, but marami pa. So, this Christianity was introduced during the Spanish colonization and American era. So first talaga na-introduce itong Christianity sa mga Pilipino during the pananakop ng mga Espanyol. At nung pagdating ng mga Amerikano, mas na-strengthen pa or mas napatibay pa yung pundasyon ng Christianity sa Pilipinas. We also have their practices and beliefs. First, the worship in churches and also prayer meetings. So yung mga Christians, they always do prayers and worships sa kanilang religion. And they have major celebrations. Ito, well-known masyado. Christmas, most awaited year ng mga lahat ng tao. Since not only Christmas na puro party, but also we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. We also have the Holy Week and then fiesta. Yung ibang places, iba-iba ang kanilang fiesta. Usually, it depends on their patron saints. And then we have the initiatives ng mga Christians, the community programs, charity, and youth outreach. So basically, ang aim nito is to help the people in need o yung mga nangangailangan. Tulungan yung mga taong nangangailangan. Next, role of the Christianity in the community. We have yung contribution nila. We have the schools, the hospitals. So, the schools, we have the Notre Dame of the Changas University here in General Santos City. Marami pa yan siyang, kumbaga, parang branches dito sa South Cotabato. So, maraming Notre Dame dito sa South Cotabato, sorry, in effect of the Christianity here in South Cotabato. So, not only Notre Dame, marami pang Christian school dito sa ating region. And also, we have hospitals. Yan. Effect din yan siya ng Christianity dito sa ating community or role ng Christianity here in our community. We also have moral and ethical guidance. Usually, galing yan siya sa Bible. Yung mga moral and ethical guidance na ating napupulot. usually comes from the Bible. And also, the peace building initiatives. Yan yung mga initiative or mga role din ng Christian dito sa community. Yan yung parang mga kanilang ah, parang gusto nilang, 'di ba, as I told you kanina na parang goal nila sa kanilang religion is to help the people in need. So, in effect to that, mayroong peace building initiative para tulungan yung mga nangangailangan and also especially yung mga ah, nakasali sa giyera, ayan. So, gusto nilang tulungan yung mga naapektuhan ng giyera na i-raise or i-build ang peace building sa community para iwasan ang pagkakaroon ng giyera. Next religion we have the Muslim. Now, Muslim communities in the province. So, mainly yung mga settlers are the Maguindanaon, the Maranaos. And also, we have the population centers of it sa Pulumulok, Tupi, Coronadal. So maraming Muslim communities around that uh, areas. And also, we have the core beliefs of Islam. We have the five pillars of Islam. And also, they have the Quran, si kanilang Allah, and then the Prophet Muhammad. Diyan sila kumukuha ng faith and belief sa kanilang religion. And also, we have the practices and traditions that they have. Yung pagkakaroon ng daily prayers, just like the Catholics or the Christians na they pray every day. The Muslims also, they have the daily prayers or the salat. And also, one of their practices is fasting during Ramadan. Yan, well known talaga siya na practices sa mga Muslims. And also, they have this halal food to cater their needs since bawal sila ng baboy, to cater their needs, meron silang halal food or yung walang content ng pork. Also, they, the female and the male Muslims wear modest dress, very known. So, for example, the female, meron silang hijab. That's one of the example of their modest dress. And also, they have the Friday prayers. Next, the peace building and Muslim contributions. Uh, One of it is the madrasa education. Also, yung alive din, kabilang din diyan. 'Di ba, some of you are alive, nag-a-alive sila paminsan diyan sa yung society, 'yan. Effect din 'yan or contribution din 'yan ng mga Muslims. And next, we have the local Muslim leaders involved in dialogue and the ARMM, the ARMM, connection and influence. So, ang main goal nito is magkaroon ng peace building dito sa Pilipinas. Third, who are the Tiboli? Ito naman yung third na major group dito sa South Cotabato. Now, they are indigenous people living in South Cotabato, specifically sa highlands area or highlands around Lake Cebu and nearby municipalities. Known sila for beautiful weaving of tinalak, respectful of nature, and with many stories, spirits, and gods. So, well-known talaga ang mga Tiboli for the tinalak. And also, malaki ang kanilang respeto sa kanilang nature and also, ah, meron silang mga faiths and beliefs about the spirits and they have different gods then. And Let's proceed sa supreme being and deities. The Tiboli believe in one supreme called Dwata. Ito ang kanilang one supreme being. Now, they also have many gods and spirits or deities, including si Kadaula Sambad, sun god, Bolon la Mugoao, the goddess, and the other deities, si Kumukol, Sfedat, at si Dwata. Ito yung mga deities na may specific na role. So, tandaan itong mga spirits na ito or mga gods ng Tiboli kasi baka lalabas po ito sa exam. Now, spirits and nature and respect. That they believe everything in nature has a spirit. For example, sa trees, sa rivers, sa animals and forests. So they believe na meron talaga yan siyang spirit. Ang tawag dyan sa belief na yan ay animism. Pag sinabing animism, you believe that merong spirit sa nature. Now, you believe na mayroong spirit sa trees, sa rivers, sa animals, and forest. Yung spirit na nangangalaga dyan. Yan ang tawag ay animism. Animism. Now, there are good spirits and bad or evil spirits. For example, si Busaw. Yan yung example nila ng bad or evil spirits. Itong mga spirits naman that can influence people. For example, it can cause illnesses or misfortune. Makakos ng sakit or ng kamalasan. Now, before doing things like cutting a tree, for making musical instrument or other uses, yung pagputol ng puno, kailangan muna mag-ask ng permission o mananghid sa spirit na yon na that owns or watches over the tree. So, kung before magputol ng puno sa kanila, nagpananghid sila sa spirits na nagabantay sa tree na yon. Yan. And also, afterlife and beliefs. Now, the Tiboli believe in Lemlunay, a golden age or paradise. It's a place one goes to, to in the afterlife. Na ito yung one of the afterlife beliefs ng mga Tiboli. Now, ito yung Lemlunay or yung a golden age or paradise. And also, they honor the ancestors. Yan, very important na practices nila. And souls of ancestors are part of everyday life. So, one of the things that they do sa mga ancestors is they pay respect or pay honor to their ancestors. Next, we have the festivals and ceremonies connected to beliefs. We have here the Hilobong Festival. Ito yung Thanksgiving celebration where they give thanks to the spirits and ancestors. Again, yung festival nila is Halubong Festival. Now they have dances, songs, music during rituals, and many mimic nature, animals, birds, and discovery partnership. During that festival, they dance, they sing to the music, or during their rituals. So, they also have the mimicking of the nature and also yung mga sounds ng animals and birds. Yan. Now, why this beliefs matter? O nganong kaning mga beliefs na ni naga-matter ni siya. Now, they help the Tiboli respect nature. not cutting trees without permission, and caring for forests and animals and streams. So, itong beliefs na ito, ang effect niya is mas sa strengthen pang respect ng mga Tiboli sa kanilang nature. So, hindi lang sila basta-basta pumuputol ng mga puno, but they ask permission or mananghid sila sa spirit or sa God na nagabantay ana na area. For example, magputol ng puno, naman na spirit ang tree sa ilaha. So, mananghid jud na sila before they cut the trees. And also, they build strong community bonds. So families share in rituals, caring for the dead or and weaving together. So they have the strong community bonds talaga. So yung families sabay-sabay sila rituals. They also care for the dead and also sabay-sabay silang magwi-weave ng yung tela na uh, that are known to them. And also, their culture uses stories. Meron silang mga stories. And also, music, cloth. Well-known talaga yung cloth nila sa mga Tiboli. And also, festivals to pass beliefs from older people to children. So, yung pagpasa ng kanilang kultura from the older people to the younger ones or kanilang mga children. Next, last, we have the Blaan. Now, the Blaan are one of the indigenous tribes in South Cotabato and nearby areas. And they are known for weaving din. Tulad ng Tiboli, known din sila sa weaving ng tela. And also the beadwork, the metal crafts, and deep respect for nature. Somewhat similar din sa Boli. Now, the word Blaan, ito, meron siyang meaning. It means opponent or warrior. Tandaan ha. Ang meaning ng Blaan is opponent or warrior. Now, it means na showing that they are brave and strong. So, ang mga Blaan are brave and strong. Now, they have beliefs in spirits and nature din. Sama similar sa Tiboli. Now, ang Blaan believe that nature has spirits. Yung trees, rivers, animals, and mountains have life. So, meron diyang spirits na nakabantay or nag-embody that nature. Now, these spirits must be respected. Dapat magbigay respeto sa mga spirits na ito na nakatira or nag-embody dyan sa part ng nature na yan. And bad spirits can cause sickness or bad luck. So, the Blaan perform rituals to protect themselves. So, may mga bad spirits silang pinaniniwalaan na nakakakos ng sickness o pagkasakit, bad luck or kamalasan. So, para maiwasan itong mga bad spirits na ito, they perform mga ritual to protect themselves. Now, they also have the gods and sacred leaders. Now, the Blaan believe in Melu. Itong si Melu, the creator god who made the world. Ito yung kanilang god ng mga Blaan, si Melu. Tandaan. Now, they also believe in other gods and goddesses. They have spiritual leaders called Almoos or the shamans or the healers. Now, they have spiritual leaders. Parang somewhat similar sa mga babaylan. Yan. Ito sa kanila, they have Almoos or the shamans or the healers who yung mga shamans or mga almoos, they talk to the spirits, nagaguide sila sa ceremonies, and they also help heal the sick. Itong mga almoos, hindi lamang sila basta-basta, but they also talk to the spirits, guide sa ceremony, sila yung initiate or naga-guide during the rituals, and also tinutulungan nila ang may sakit, pinapagaling nila. They also have rituals and ceremonies. Now they give offerings to spirit during planting, harvest, and healing. So nagbibigay sila ng mga alay sa mga spirits or sa mga spirito. And they also perform dances, chants, and music during rituals. So, itong mga rituals nito, they help keep peace with the spirits and bring blessings. So, during rituals, parang nagbibigay alay sila sa mga spirits, sa nature, o sa mga nakapalibot sa kanila to ask for blessings or to protect them from harm. And then why these beliefs are important? Bakit ang mga beliefs nito very important? Now, these beliefs teach us to respect for nature and ancestors. Pagbibigay respeto, it's very important, class. And also, keeps their culture alive. So, may isang problem din dito sa South Cotabato na kumukonti ng kumukonti ang mga indigenous group. So, ang kinakatakutan nila is mawala yung kulturang ito na napakaganda. So, parang may mga programs, initiatives ang government na i-keep itong culture na ito, na magpatuloy pa ito from generations to next, long generations pa. And then, next, to show the world how to live in harmony with the environment. So, parang in connection pa rin sa pagbibigay respeto sa nature. And also, even today, many Blaan families still follow their tradition. So, may mga Blaan families pa rin talaga na still intact to their culture and traditions. So, we have to respect their beliefs and their faith. Okay. And that ends our discussion for today. So please review your notes na binigay ko sa GC, specifically yung music and arts na naga-discuss about the faith and beliefs sa South Cotabato kasi lalabas po yon sa exam. And also, please review your tea and health kasi most of it lalabas talaga sa exam. So, thank you and have a nice day.